Do 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 do. Alright, cool. We're set. Got the headphones on. Oh no! Oh, wait, what the fuck? The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was the ceiling of a dark, gloomy room with flickering, uncovered light bulbs. The random bursts of light they shone were so dim that they could only barely lit up the wood grain on the ceiling enough to see patterns in it. Man. The back of my head hurt in the same way it would if someone had just pulled on my hair really hard. I couldn't do anything about it though, so I just frowned and waited for it to subside. I wonder if I hit my head somewhere. I suddenly realized that my feet weren't touching the ground. There was a cold sensation all along my back. I must have been lying down on a hard surface. I tried to move, but both my arms and both my legs had gone to sleep, and they wouldn't budge. I just have to keep lying here until they woke up. I gave up on moving, and instead just stared up at the gloomy ceiling again. I knew it wasn't actually a person, but it really did look like one, and he was glaring down at me with a hateful expression. It was creepy. Oh, that was it. It looked like the Scream, that Munch painting we studied in class, except this face was screaming in anger. He hated me. If only Big Brother were here with me. He'd just pat my head and laugh and tell me how silly I was being. I was still a little disoriented, but I turned and twisted my head as best as I could manage to see if I could find him anywhere nearby. Why was I sleeping in a place like this anyway? And why wasn't Big Brother at my side like he always was? Yeah, Ayumi fucked you over, Yuka. Why were we in this school to begin with? Maybe the charm failed and this was our punishment? Maybe I was the one who messed it up. I probably shouldn't have been there. And if I hadn't asked him to help me try and find a bathroom, we wouldn't be separated right now. I should have just held his hand and not let go. I could have lasted a little longer without peeing. Then we'd still be together. Oh no. Swerve. Swerve, Yuka. Swerve. I then realized that I couldn't see my arms. Where were they? Why weren't they at my sides? They were still numb too, so I couldn't feel where they were either. I tried my best to move them anyway. I thought maybe the real reason I couldn't feel my arms or legs and couldn't move is because I was tied up really tight and it was cutting off my circulation. With some effort, I was finally able to move my fingertips. I started feeling everything I could, grateful even for this little bit of reassurance. Oh, excuse me. The rope around my wrist has been tied up tight and looped many times over, and with the circulation trickling back into my hands, it was really painful. I was so scared. It felt like I'd forgotten how to breathe. The footsteps were echoing from out in the hallway. They stopped right in front of this room. I wriggled in place and screamed as loud as I could. Didn't even care about the old splintery rope cutting into my wrist and ankle anymore. Oh my fucking god. Yo, what's good? Oh, fucking this guy. Fucking Kisame. Yo, what the hell? Come on, game. Come on. He was looking at me with a caring, sympathetic smile on his face. He seemed to be really concerned about me. What the fuck? God damn it, Kisame. God damn. Oh, you punk. His eyes looked like they were standing far off into the distance, like he was in a trance. Oh, whoa, I want that. The fuck, dude? Why was he doing this? Why did he tie me up? And why did he look so happy about it? I didn't get any of it. Every hair on my body was standing on end. I was terrified. The corners of my eyes were on fire. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Tears were flowing down my face like a waterfall. See, this nig's grin is just pissing me off. Kisame smiled, then reached out and touched my cheek. His hand was ice cold. It was like there was no blood flowing through it at all, like the hand of a dead person.
Sa, 僕に魂の輝きを見せてくれ。君のすべてをかけて、いい声で泣いてくれるよね。
He slowly and hesitantly took his hand off my cheek. then began walking around me toward my feet. Then he gently grabbed my skirt with one hand and drew a knife from his breast pocket with the other.
It's show time!
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
そう、それだよ。僕が求めていたのはその声、その顔だ。恐怖と絶望が頂点に達したとき、魂は最高の輝きを放つ。それをもっと見たい。それを僕に向けてくれ。ゆかちゃん、ゆかちゃんならもっと輝けるはずなんだ。大丈夫。お兄ちゃんが手伝ってあげるよ。鮮血にまみれ、痛みにもがき、苦しむ姿は今よりもっと綺麗に違いない。どうしたんだい、ゆか。休んじゃダメだよ。まだまだこれからなんだからね。さあ、お兄ちゃんって呼んでごらん。
Holy crap. Oh my god.
お兄ちゃんはほら、君の目の前にいるじゃないか。違う。ゆかのお兄ちゃん。
The panic and fear just kept getting more overpowering. I think I was hyperventilating, but Kisame showed no mercy. Instead, he reached out and grabbed my neck. Man, fucking A. Can I just like jump into Heavenly Host and just like sock Kisame? Like I never was pissed off of a character until this guy came. But then more Shige happened. Nah, man. I know the way out. I'll find Sachiko. She ain't gonna fuck with me. With that, he let go of my neck, and then hastily pulled the knife in his hands right to my face. He made sure I could see every inch of it clearly and just held it there, slowly turning it for what felt like an eternity. The knife was stained with red splattered marks. No, not even red, just dark. It wasn't a color I knew well, but there was only one thing it could have been. He fucked over Kurosaki, goddamn. I was shivering so hard I could feel my teeth vibrating. A chill ran through every part of me, as if I was so afraid that it actually lowered my body temperature. The chattering coming from inside my mouth was getting louder and louder, to such an extent that even I was getting distracted by it. Like, what the fuck am I posted? Man, what the fuck, Kisame? Kisame tore my uniform, exposing my stomach.
なんだこの水風船のようなお腹はたっぷり内臓が詰まっているじゃないか。
Man, I'm trying to stream here. He laid the knife blade flat across my belly button, and the sudden sensation of cold metal against my skin sent even more shivers up and down my spine.
痛かったら声を上げていいからね。恥ずかしいことじゃないんだよ。もう終わりかい？どうしたんだい、ユウカ。まさかこれで終わりじゃないだろう。せっかく欲しかった妹が手に入ったのに。
My throat was completely dry. I actually wanted to cry for help, but the walls of my air pipes were sticking together. Breathing was hard enough. Man, why does he look so smug? Yo, it's time. It's time to slap box someone. It's really, fear has taken over. I couldn't hold myself back. I knew it wouldn't go over well. I knew it would hurt, but I forced myself to cry out. Man, yo, what the hell?
謝りなさい、ユカ。違うだろう。お兄ちゃんごめんなさいだ。もっと心を込めて。
Damn. She believes super hard. She got the will and the bladder of steel. Man, I would have hella fucked up. Wait, what the hell? Rip bladder of steel.
おもらしするほどに僕が嫌いなのか。興味深いな。そんな格好になってまで兄貴を呼ぶのか。なんて哀れな。僕の可愛い妹だ。今気持ちよくさせてあげるよ。もうそんな哀れな姿で泣かなくていい。
the?
今俺はこの子を見て哀れと言ったか。
Oh, he's coming to terms with himself?
なぜ哀れと思った。何なんだこの気分は。
Oh yeah, because Kisame, man, no, Kisame was always like this, right? Because like in the first game,
かわいそう。
he fucked up
俺にもそんな感情が。
and like killed that one animal.
そんな感情が生まれる未来が残されているというのか。他の奴らとは違う。この俺にも。
So isn't
ですからあの子がそんなことするはずがありません。残念ですが本人ゆうやくんは相手の子を傷つけようと思ってハサミを持ったと言うんです。やったとおっしゃるんですか。
yeah, at least it's VN
私
time.
たちが駆けつけた時、彼は血だらけになった自分の手を見て笑っていました。とにかくこちらではもう対応しかねます。お引き取りください。待ってください。
なんだ、あいつの目潰れなかったのか。
俺は幼い頃から命に思いやりを持ったり他人の心を感じたりする方法がわからなかった。次第に親たちは悪魔でも見るような目で俺を疎んじるようになり、兄と姉ばかりに愛情を注ぎ始めた。成績優秀で人格者の兄と姉ばかり。さすが周りが揃って認める人格者は違うと思ったよ。親でさえ諦めた俺を兄と姉だけは接し続けていたんだ。特に兄貴はその吐き気がするほどの優等生ぶりを振りかざし、熱心に俺をいい弟にしようとした。あいつは兄の立場を利用して俺に命令し、俺にしつこくつきまとった。そうだ、小学生の頃、俺は一度だけ本気で兄にぶつかったことがあったんだ。なんてことしてるんだ。ヒューヤ、何を燃やしたんだ。
何って動物だよ。
Oh dang.
ああ、匂うから怒ってんのか。しょうがないじゃん。今殺したばかりでまだ血が残って。いって何すんだよバカに。
I honestly had no idea why he struck me, but this was the first time I've ever been on the receiving end of violence, and I was pissed. Of course you'd be pissed. I tried to jump him, but he was just too big. I didn't stand a chance. Of course, dude.
どうして命を大切にしない。どうしてこんなことを。殺すなんて。なぜこんなことするんだ、ユウヤ。
うるせえ、俺が拾ってきたんだ。切り殺そうが何しようが俺の勝手だろ。
I couldn't believe the asshole actually threw a punch at me. I was determined to hit him back. I wasn't going to give up until I succeeded. Oh shit. Unfortunately, his size was an insurmountable obstacle for me. My attempt to fight back was cut short by another, much harder blow to the cheek. Same cheek. That was twice now. I was so going to make him pay. I swore I injured him. My punch was going to connect. If I couldn't hit him in the head, any other part of his body would do just as well. Come on, Kisame.
先に生まれただけで偉そうにしやがって。俺がもっとでかければ。
そういう問題じゃないだろう。成長しろ、ユウヤ。本当に頭の悪い男でなければいずれ理解できるはずだ。今ある体格差や年の差はすぐに何の意味もなくなる。大事なのは心の成長なんだ。他人の痛みが分かる人間になってくれ。
I could have sworn I saw tears welling up in his eyes. The hell was that about? He just beat me up, and here he was looking sad.
俺は兄貴とは違う。
違わない。お前は俺の弟だ。ずっとお前は俺の弟だ。それは一生変わらない。
I still remember what a disgusting, sentimental look he was giving me when he said that.
死ねよ、死ね死ね死ね。兄貴なんか殺してやる。何すんだよ。ユウヤ、やめなさい。
Oh shit, boats.
離せ、離せよ。待てよ、バカに。
いいか、大事なのは心の成長だ。胸に刻み込んでおけ。
偽善者が。
I mean, you got deaf, bro.
思いっきりぶん殴りやがって。
ユウヤ、大丈夫？頭打たなかった？
ほっとけよ。
今はまだわからなくても、きっとあんたが大人になれば理解できるから。
俺のことを理解できないのは姉貴たちの方だ。なんで俺が一番下なんだよ。下の兄弟が欲しい。俺ならもっと理解して絶対に可愛がってやるのに。
兄さんも私もあんたが大好きよ。
はあ？
私たちは分かってるから。あんたが本当は優しい子だってこと。この子のお墓作ってあげよう。
I don't know.
そんなんゴミ箱に捨てりゃいいだろ。
This guy.
ユウヤ、あんたこのままじゃ一生一人ぼっちになっちゃうよ。
My sister grabbed me by both of my shoulders and looked me right in the eyes when she said this. But I just didn't care about a word she was saying. I just pushed her away.
俺のことが好きだから。俺のことを分かったふりをするな。この嘘つき女。
ユウヤ、嘘って。
俺は誰も信じない。誰にも負けない。俺に嘘をつくやつは許さない。
絶対だ。そうだった。この頃からだ。人間の本当の気持ちを。そう。正直な反応を見るにはどうすべきか考えるようになったな。周りの連中を理解できない俺のことを理解してくれる者などいない。処世術を得た俺は目立たず毎日を過ごすため常にそういう自分を演じるようになってい
But
た。
then all you wanted was a little sister.
つまらない話に興味を持ったかのように笑い、同情したふりを装い、傷ついた顔を作ってやった。偽りの仮面に気づかず笑顔で言い寄ってくるクラスメイトたち。奴らは全部嘘っぱちだ。本質も見えていないくせに上辺だけで人を分かったようなふりをする。俺の簡単な演技に
She's kind of cute.
頭の軽くて愚かな蔑視すべき存在。
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
兄貴たちと同じだ。俺に嘘をつく許されざる存在。 だから
Oh, wow.
他人を本当に理解することができる。俺を理解させろ。気づかなかった。俺はずっとお前らを殺したいと思ってたんだ。死に際に立つ人間は正直だ。動物どもと同じ。みんな正面からこちらに向き合って本物の会話をしてくれた。一部を除いては。
Bruh, all he wanted was a little sister. Come on.
いい返事。それでいいんだ。もっと見
Why
せてみ
didn't
ろよ。
his parents give him a little
お前
sister?
の裸の感情を。
Wait, you killed Mitsuki
君
too?
も命乞いも噛み殺して絶命した奴がいたんだった。なんだそりゃ。抵抗のつもりが。
Yo, Mitsuki, the real MVP. Fuck, dude!
この時のなんと満たされなかったことか。
I ain't trying to see that.
幸せ。この空間に来て俺でも少しは変われるのかと期待も少しはあった。だが人を殺めた後ですら俺に人間らしい感情は湧かなかった。
ゆうや、命は平等なんだ。ちゃんと覚えておけよ。
命は平等。ああ、確かに平等だったぞ。殺す時は同じだったよ。人間も動物も虫けらも。でもまあ殺す感触は同じでもさすがに人を殺めてしまった罪はもう引き返せないか。後悔はなかった。がもう自分には欲しい未来すら浮かばなかった。なんだ今のは。今俺は誰かを。
Yeah, cause you're fucking killing a little, like a 12-year-old, dude. Yo, wait, what the hell? Hey, what happened?
そう、この感覚だ。
Oh, this is
俺が相
before.
手を哀れんでいる。そんなに震えて大丈夫かい？
This is before.
おトイレに
Yeah.
なんでここまで我慢を？
Yeah, this was before Kisame.
さっきお兄ちゃんとはぐれちゃって。
そのはぐれたお兄ちゃんに言わなかったのかい？おトイレに行きたいって。
だってずっとおトイレはどこも使えなくて、あとおトイレ以外のところでしたって。お兄ちゃんに思われたくなかったから。
献身的な妹。そうだ、これだ。自分より弱い存在守ってあげなきゃ。これだよ、これだ。俺が欲しかったのは。
どうかしたんですか、キザミさん。
この俺が哀れと感じたこのことならまだ未来はあるんじゃないか。そうだ、哀れむ感情があるならまだ罪を許される要素があるはずだ。この子と暮らせれば。そうするか。俺と暮ら ますか。
What the fuck, Kisame?
私やっぱり一人でお兄ちゃん探します。
一人でどうして。
どうして？
ようやく見つけたのに。
Man.
どうしてこいつも俺から離れていくんだ。ラビットラン。
Oh yeah.
ダメだ。一緒に行こう。
So this is what happened if Kisame caught. If Kisame caught Yuka, this is what happened.
兄さんの言うことを聞かないからだ。
Okay. I've been screaming and crying so much that my throat was now bone dry. I couldn't manage any more than a whimper. My throat was actually in a lot of pain. It burned like someone has cut it wide open. Man, Kisame has raised the knife as he were about to kill me, but for some reason he just froze like that. And all I could do was lie there, struggling to breathe. Aside from his heavy panting, I could only hear the sound of my own chattering teeth. Yo, this is creepy. I breathed in as deeply as I could, then mustered every last bit of strength I had. I wanted to call out with all my might. I wanted to call for help. No. Yeah, you're done, Yuka. No good. The sentiment was there, but the words couldn't possibly have been heard by anyone else, except the person I didn't want to hear them. Damn. My strange scream seemed to snap Kisame out of his trance. He brought the tip of his knife down to onto my cheek. That didn't break the skin. He was looking down with me, blank, empty eyes. It was like he had just woken up from a really long dream. I was absolutely certain about that. He may have not found me yet, but I knew he was looking. He was worried and looking all over for me. It was only a matter of time. Big Brother is my prince after all, and the prince always comes to rescue his princess. My struggle to get out the words came to an abrupt end as Kisame's hand pressed down hard on my face, covering my nose and mouth and suffocating me. For all the pain and fear I was feeling, I knew I had a chance to fight back, so I opened my mouth and I bit down hard on his palm. I must have bitten even harder than I thought. I could taste his blood. It was warm and minerally and slid down my parched throat, easing a little bit of the pain and dryness. Damn. Damn, Yuka. Yo. You're a little scrapper. I just kept shouting. I didn't care if these were the last words I ever said. I had no regrets. I just wanted to cry out. Dang.
来ねえ兄貴なんか来ねえ。
What the hell? It all happened in an instant. Kisame just grabbed his head in both hands and let out a cry of pain that didn't even sound human.
なんだこれは。何なんだよこの声は。俺は妹が欲しかったのか。俺は妹が欲しかった。欲しかったんだ。俺より弱い存在。そうだ。俺を必要とする存在。妹という存在を本当に欲していたのか。そうだ。妹がいれば俺は変われた。痛い。頭が。
Yeah, you done. He grabbed his head again and began stumbling around. He looked like he was in real pain. There was even tears in his eyes. Man, who knew Kisame cracked even more? Yuka, what the hell? He's about to fucking kill you and you're just like, yo. Oh snap. He fell to his knees and just stayed like that, not moving, maybe not even breathing. After another unnerving yell, the huge man with the hammer just stood there, staring at me. He had blood splattered all over him. Somehow though, I got the impression he wasn't gonna attack me. He reached one hand towards me, slowly and gently, though it may have been a little too slowly. He moved like a zombie, as if I was watching a TV show in slow motion. It almost seemed like he was afraid of me, but I was just a little girl tied to a table. What could he possibly think I'd do to him? He didn't answer. I wasn't even sure he heard the question. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me. Holy shit. No. No, 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 no. No. His mournful yell echoed throughout the room. My arms and legs suddenly went slack. I felt like I could move them now. Suddenly, I opened my eyes and confirmed that this enormous man just smashed apart the dry knots that were holding my hands and feet in place. I knew I didn't have much time. I tried my hardest to wake my sleeping hands and feet and shake the broken, splintered ropes from my wrist and ankle. Yeah, he had a little pity. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'm sorry to kill the mood, but hold the fuck up. Okay. Here, consider other options. What the hell? My arms and legs were still so numb that I couldn't trust myself to get out of the room safely. I had to think of something else. I had to buy some time. It seemed like the little girl was pulling the huge man's string, and maybe he didn't really want to hurt me. Maybe I could reason with him? He suddenly doubled over and began clawing at his throat, seemingly in a great deal of pain. Reasoning with him was going to work. He was too unstable, and if it came down to me or the little girl, I was pretty sure I would win. Yeah, man. Oh shit, shit, shit. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on, come on. 60% off the jump? Yo, come on. Oh my god. Thank you, whoever. Thank you. Wow. Instinctively, I threw the glass bottle at the huge man with the hammer. He flinched and stumbled backwards. His hammer was still raised. However, it smashed into one of the light bulbs on the ceiling, shattering it. The feeling of returned to my legs, so I wasted no time. Habitually yelling, "Excuse me!" as I left, I darted through the dark lab, using what I remembered of this layout to avoid obstacles and reach the door. Yo, what rewards though? What could a freaking 8-year-old girl give you? I could hear the sounds of someone else running, just a short distance in front of me. I couldn't make it out who it was with any certainty, but I did briefly catch a glimpse of a figure retreating into the darkness, and it looked like... And I took off for his pursuit. If that was Big Brother, then I just had to catch up to him. He must have heard me. His pace never slowed, and I saw him disappear around a corner. Search mode. Okay, cool. We gotta dip super hard now. Okay, so where the hell were we just at? We were just in the lab. And so she booked this way. It said past the corner. Alright, word. Search boys. Oh my god. Fuck Kisame, dude. Yo. It's really cold in... Yeah, I know it's cold in here. I'm sorry. Oh shit, 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 shit. Shit, 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 shit. Yeah, we out. Shit, let's go to fucking 3F. Why not? Okay, cool. So we'll go to... Oh, I guess 1A is the safe room. Hope 1A is the safe room. Is there anything? Okay, nothing to expect. Let's go to... Man. Alright, we're not reading that. We'll just go to 1C. Okay, hold up. So we went into 3A and 2A. We were just in the lab. We weren't trying to mess with that. And he said we could just walk up Herda in this direction. So okay, let's keep on going down. Yeah, I don't think I can go back just because big niggas there. Okay, cool. I have a way out. Oh my god, it's darkening though. It's freaking darkening. It's really spooky. Really, really spooky. Suddenly, my field of vision was starting going topsy-turvy. Was I falling? It was an earthquake, but it was more than just that. The floor beneath me was moving up and down in time with the quake's left and right motion. I tried putting one hand on the floor for balance and getting back to my feet. I thought I'd done it. I was standing now and started getting used to vibrations. As long as I hugged the walls, I could walk. That all quite literally came crashing down around me soon enough. The wildly shaking floor cracked, then crumbled, and I was free falling. I'm guessing I should have went. Okay, cool. You're safe, Yuka. Oh my god, you're safe. Oh, I'm down here though. I raised my head and found myself lying on top of a pile of rubble. I wasn't too much worse for the wear, though, all things considered. I looked around all around me frantically, but saw nothing even remotely familiar. This was definitely someplace new, and it didn't feel like much of a school anymore. The walls and floor were made from packed dirt, with only railroad ties keeping it all together. I knew I was underground. I had to be. It just felt that way. There was no windows anywhere, and based on the smell, there was no ventilation either. Big Brother might have caught off guard by that earthquake too. I thought he could be down here. It was a big one after all. Maybe he was injured. Maybe he couldn't move. I tried pushing myself up from a pile of rubble, ready to shoot to my feet and continue the search. That didn't last long, however. My hands and feet were still a little numb from the ropes, making it hard to keep my balance. I fell back onto my butt. My underwear was completely waterlogged like a full sponge. It squished unpleasantly on the debris, sending a cold chill down through my entire body. I reached down and felt it was absolutely soaked through. It would take forever dry. I mean, it's understandable. You got a bladder of steel. I was so wrapped up in running for my life and chasing after Big Brother that I didn't even notice the wetness, and now I couldn't get it out of my mind. The tears were welling up in my eyes. How could I be so pathetic? I forced myself to my feet, doing my best to try ignoring the squishy sensation. I wouldn't be able to ignore it for long, though. My panties were noticeably heavier now, and the urine they absorbed were practically ice cold. I couldn't go on like this. I was going to get a rash or catch pneumonia or something, and every step was going to be its own form of mushy, gushy hell. But what could I do? I could take them off, but then what? Carry them with me? Ew. Leave them on for the floor for someone else to find? No thanks. Damn, that sounds like a good idea. Shit. Go commando. I swallowed my pride, held back my tears as best as I could, and waddled onward. There is, actually. Okay, we're safe for the most part. But we're at 70% darkening. Yeah, the storehouse. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we can take it slow now. The darkening.
トイレかな。お札も貼ってないし。変な匂いもしないよね。
The only bathrooms I've seen up to this point were unusable. Charms on the door mysteriously sealing the room shut, bodies hanging in the stalls. This looked like a completely normal bathroom. Certainly the most normal place I've seen since getting stuck in this place anyway. Okay. Oh, so I'm in here? What? Here, what's that? There's a loose piece of wood on the ground here. Yeah, of course we're taking it. Carry that ish. Piece of wood. I tried pulling on one of the wooden stall doors. I listened carefully for any hint of a response, even going so far as to hold my breath. But there wasn't a single sound to be heard. The entire room was dead silent. The walls were made from packed dirt, after all, and there was a whole lot of moisture in the air. Effectively, this whole place was naturally soundproof. I backed away from the stall slightly and almost tripped over a fairly sizable crack in the ground, about 5 centimeters thick, wide and 1 centimeter thick. Finally, I was able to get out of these waterlogged panties. Despite being alone, I still crouched down and removed them as discreetly as I could. I then stuffed them tightly into the crack I discovered. It's fine. You're about to die, Yuka. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Oh my god, Yuka. I'm pretty sure he's just glad to not see you dead. Not that a big brother would likely would be likely to wander into a girl's bathroom, but it's possible given the circumstances. Just to be safe, I figured it couldn't hurt to pray that that didn't happen. Oh my god, Yuka.
Yes.
My underwear was now totally buried and out of sight. There was no way anyone could come across it, even if they didn't know that it was there. Satisfied, I stood up. Isn't your dress like... I peeked my head out from the bathroom and looked around.